Greetings, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a nurturing, nourishing weekend and are all ready to step into this auspicious week ahead. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in and our inner compass forecast for the week ahead. So before we get into pulling cards, I'm going to shuffle my cards as I riff on the ideas of what is the lunar effect that we're stepping into this week. And this is very potent times to really calibrate to your inner truth, to really get in touch with your inner compass, with your inner wisdom. So why I'm saying that is next week we have very powerful blue moon, blue full moon next week. So with this week's lunar energy, it's the waxing gibbous phase of the moon. Now, when we have the waxing gibbous phase, this is about it's about discernment and about really looking at, are the choices and the directions and the intentions, are they aligned with what's right for me, with what is the truth of me? Now, tomorrow on the 26th, this waxing gibbous moon phase will be in the sign of Libra. I always like it when Libra comes in, because Libra is all about weighing the is it this or this, the inner and outer. Libra is all about weighing things up and allowing that which you feel deeply within you to be what you're speaking, what you're sharing, where you're going. Now, this could be a time where you pause for a wee moment and feel into, maybe there's an inner desire or an inner calling or beckoning that you really have not been allowing to come to the surface. Is there a sort of sense of tugging at you, sort of saying, this is where I really want to go. I say I want this, but deep down, and this is what I'm saying about the potency of the full moon coming in, is allowing that which maybe you have not allowed yourself to sit down into and relax into, and allow it to come to the surface. Now, when I talk about that, that can be whatever it is for you. What is your big, auspicious, audacious creation? Is that to do with what you do for a living, what the relationships you have around you, the directions you're heading in, the choices you're making? There's a real call for all of us to find that fluid, rhythmic, auspicious connection to this, and you've seen me do this before, this upward spiral. That's what we're all on. Now, we are all on this upward spiral. Some people call it ascension, some people call it coming home. Of course, coming home means coming home to your heart. But it's also about recognizing we are all in the right place at the right time. Breathe that in for a moment. We are all at the right place at the right time. And sometimes there's a calling to just look at all of the things that you have put into action and be using some discernment. Say, that chapter's over, because that was what helped me gain the skills or recognize the talents or make the connections to get to this place. So feel into this. Such an important time. Well, it's always an important time. But just breathe into that. If anything I say on these sessions confuses you, triggers you, discombobulates you, and you need a bit more guidance or support, just put it in the comments below or message me directly. My whole intention and my whole inspiration with these sessions with you is to really help you find your rhythm. And with, like I said, with this Libra energy, find your sense of balance. And the balance can be, can be as simple as walking your talk, being who you say you are behind the mask. Sometimes we get into that, oh, I should be like this over in this environment, and yet you're not allowing yourself to rest into, to lean into. What's here? Where does yes show up for you? So now let's get into pulling some cards for this auspicious week. This auspicious week, which may well bring about some change. Bring about some, that chapter's over. I'm heading this way. And it's about really allowing your authentic nature to be the guidance system. Not based on somebody else's agenda or something that you've inherited or something that you think you should. Quotation marks there. So let's look at what can we use or what will inspire us to maybe look under the hood, to recognize that which is ready to be let go. So this is my first card is the letting go guidance system. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. Letting go of overthinking. That is so important. How does this make me feel about me? That one is such an important one, to just fire the overthinking, the chattering, the narration, the inner critic, the blah, blah, blah. Just let it go sit in the corner. How does this make me feel about me? Is it making me feel connected to that deep yearning, that deep navigational force that is within me? Follow it, allow it, and trust it. This is a really big piece. So overthinking things never actually resolves it. It just gets you get into this crazy making, discombobulation type of energy. So what can you do to allow yourself to let go of overthinking? And sometimes it can be as simple as just writing down all the thoughts and saying, okay, I'm going to shred that paper or burn it and I'm going to go for a walk. It can be something as simple as that. Overthinking creates anxiety and fear and chaos within what's possible to just say, right here, right now, I'm at peace. I'm safe. I'm grounded. I'm at ease. I can flow with grace and ease. That's what I wish for you, with really tapping into your inner compass and allowing it to guide you without saying, why am I feeling this? And why am I feeling drawn to that? Or feeling like I need to put that down. No whys. Come into just being at peace, being at ease. And so now, oh, that's funny. Funny, not funny. I was shuffling the tarot cards and this one really wanted to come out. It's the moon. Isn't that perfect? The moon says, trust, come into your subconscious awareness, come in to the depths and the truth of you. And I was just saying that about trusting. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but this feels the right way. And just allowing that sense of rightness, that sense of connection, even if it doesn't make sense to your thinking, that's okay. If it feels, that's where that's where your guidance really is if it feels right. Now the other thing too, that can sometimes derail us from following that inner guidance, that inner wisdom, is we get into that propensity of overthinking and we think, gosh, how am I going to explain this? How am I going to tell somebody, oh, I'm going this direction or I'm making this choice? How am I going to explain that? You don't have to. Can you just come into a place of, I don't need to rationalize this or get all logical about it. I just need to show up for myself. And in doing that, potentially you can actually create this relationship between your inner desire and your outer, right? So just feel into that. And like I said, if you need some more guidance or support or ideas, just let me know. But let's just move into the next deck of cards that I use for these sessions. It's Healing with the Angels. And let's see what wisdom wants to come up as we navigate these times, this waxing gibbous phase of the moon, this Libra energy, this calibrating to all that you truly are. Well, this is interesting. This card comes up so often, and you'll see it in a minute. The first one is Guardian Angel. you always have access to whatever you want to call it. It can be your guardian angel, your higher self, the universe, source energy. It's always there. But if we get into this overthinking, which we need to let go of, we miss it. And we stop being, and this is the one I giggled about, this friendship. I don't know how many times this one has come up in these inner compass sessions. The inner compass sessions, it really is reminding you, inspiring you, telling you, you need to be your own best friend. And that means accessing all aspects of you. Your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual. These are all parts of you that can help you navigate, help you calibrate to the directions and the choices, the best decisions that align with your inner compass. It's such a multifaceted, multi-layered piece. And all that being said too, and this actually feels like it's tied to the moon card that came up in the tarot, it's dreams. Do you pay attention to your dreams? And sometimes, and I do this, that sometimes I'll wake up and I have no idea of what my dream state was or what I dreamt of. But the key piece is to feel into how do you feel as you exit the sleep state. Because sometimes that can give you the guidance of what that moon energy or that dream state energy or what your higher self was helping you calibrate to or align with. So there's many ways of doing that. It's just pause before you jump awake and just feel into it. You know, a mantra that I've been using right before I fall asleep at night and right as I wake up, the mantra is, I am who I am and that is enough. I am who I am and that is enough. Now that in itself could help you really tap into the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual guidance that's right here for you in your flavor, in your way. So try it out. Try it out and let me know how that goes. I'm just about ready to send you off into this beautiful, awesome week ahead. But let me just finish our time together here today with one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards. So take a nice deep breath. A lot of stuff in here, a lot of pieces and nuances. So just come into this present moment again. Nice deep breath. Let's see what card comes up. Oh, this is a nice one. They're all good. Actually, it's kind of cool because it's number 22, and today is actually a 22, a master number. So I think that's almost like the universe having a little giggle. But the card is, I am content. Right where you are, can you just breathe into that? I am content. But let me read this out to you. Being content involves appreciating what I have and where I am in life, rather than wishing things were different. Contentment celebrates the good in my life while at the same time working through any obstacles. I love that. That really speaks to that sort of hidden thread that with this waxing gibbous phase of the moon, with the sign of Libra, is to bring that which maybe is buried or not, it's been kind of directing you or calling you, maybe it doesn't serve. So this is about really being content with where you are, who you are, how you are. I trust this makes sense. Thank you for watching. I wish you a superb week ahead and I'll be back again with you next week. Much love to you.